Good evening, Mission Control. Well, tonight we're going to be working on building one of the... Hello, kitty. I have a Martian here. Hi, world. I'm Tiger. She likes the attention, but she hates the attention. Hey, Mission Control. Well, tonight we're going to be building a temporary, a prototype of the spray bar that we've talked about earlier. So what I got here tonight, show you. I just went and got some steel stock, hollow in the middle there. This really should be aluminum, but for this prototype, this is going to do just fine. What I've done is you got our center hole drilled. Oops. And I'm dropping pieces. And the idea is that I'll be able to take our nipple here that goes to the end of our mister, and that's going to go right up into there. Then I can take my 1/4-inch tube, put that right on the back side. Those are going to sit on there just like so. And then based on your recommendations, I actually went and got a really good fogger. This is commercial grade. This is about $7 right here, and I'm going to use 2 of them. And this plugs in right on the bottom here. I'm not going to put it all the way in because they're pretty tight to get on and off. And then we're going to have 2 of these. One here, one over here. These are supposed to have a 3-foot spray area, and I only have 4 feet total, so I'm going to overlap them, and then we're going to have to dial them in and see how they all work. They have individual pressure regulators on them, and you can clean them out fairly easily. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started. We got some welding to do tonight. What we have to do here is we have to create a bracket. This is the custom bracket. It's going to sit right here, going across, and then we need to create a T on it and bring it up. So again, just some bar stock here, and we're going to weld that all together, and then take it out and install it, see if it works. Let's get going. All right, well, I'm not anywhere close to being a good welder at all. I hardly ever weld, but I got it on there. It's tacked on there. I'm going to clean this up a little bit and go drill some holes, and we'll get it in. Again, it's temporary, and gives me a good opportunity, a good excuse to learn how to weld a lot better. So anyway, it's ugly, but it's going to work. All right, here we are. We got our bracket fashioned, and in the future, I'm going to put another hole over on this side. But for tonight, I'm just trying to get this up and make sure the idea is even worthy of doing further. So I got my holes put in, got the bracket ready, got my screws, fasteners are all set. So let's go out and start installing it. All right, here we are in lane 2, and I have our first bar installed. I actually did have to go back in and add my second bolt here. I also forgot to add a key feature, which is this winglet out here. This is to keep the wires, the cables and everything. Right here, they'll be going back and forth over the top of this, so this is to keep it from having those cables come around the outside and then get wrapped around this bar. So I got that put in place, it's all tightened in. Here's the bracket that we made right here, sitting on. Got my screws in, and the bolt right there. And it's in there nice and tight. You move the bar, and the whole unit moves, so that's as tight as we can get it. Next step here is to actually hang these down. So we're going to have some tubing. I thought I could have it up higher, but I made a mistake there. So I'm going to get some tubing and hang it down low. Here we are. We actually have the system installed now. So we have our bar and our custom bracket that we put in right here. And then we have the supply line now is run. That's the black one. It's run and it's teed in to the PEX line here. I put a new valve in, and this right here is where we'll put the electric valve that will control all Micogreen spraying units. And then that comes over right here. I use the standard drip irrigation 90 and the punch hole, and you can see we have a slight drip there, so that's going to have to be replaced with an actual unit, actual set of connectors and a real T, and then take that down a little more appropriately to make it watertight. Water line comes over, it's zip tied in with all the electrical lines that go back and forth, and then it is attached up to the unit. Here we actually have a unit spraying. You can see right now this one's too close to the light. So what we need to do is drop this down a little bit more. Or we can actually move it out here just a little bit more, but we don't want to go too far out because the water is coming. Yeah, my hand's getting wet right here. So actually we want to keep it right where it's at, but drop it down a little bit. In the middle of the bed, we got some good action happening there as well. So overall, this idea appears to be working pretty good. So we'll keep playing with it. Now, you'll notice I put these misters on instead of the brand new ones. The brand new ones I can't seem to make work for some reason. So I got to figure that one out. That's it for tonight. It's time to go to bed. If you enjoyed this video, thanks everyone for all your comments that got us this far. I still have a little bit of tinkering to do here before I get this one all dialed in, but I think we're on the right track. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. You can follow us on Twitter or on Facebook if you'd like to get notified when we have new videos. In the meantime, everyone, this is The Real Martian. Out.